What if I told you that the way our world works today, the way we buy, sell, work, and even live, is all shaped by one idea? Capitalism. Love it or hate it, it's the system most of the world runs on. But what exactly is it, and why does it spark such intense debate? In today's video, we're going to break down the basics of capitalism, how it works, why some people swear by it, and why others think it's totally flawed. Stick around, because by the end, you'll have a clear understanding of how capitalism shapes your everyday life. And who knows, you might even change your mind about it. Alright, let's start with the basics. What is capitalism? At its core, capitalism is an economic system where private individuals, like you and me, or businesses, own and control the production, distribution, and trade of goods and services. The goal? Profit. That's right. The engine of capitalism is driven by the pursuit of profit and self-interest. Everyone's looking to grow their wealth by making smart business decisions. Unlike other systems, where the government controls large parts of the economy, under capitalism, individuals have the freedom to make their own economic choices. Want to start a business? Go for it. Want to invest in the stock market? You're free to do that too. What makes capitalism tick is supply and demand. If there's high demand for something, prices go up, encouraging businesses to produce more. If there's little demand, prices drop. It's like an invisible hand guiding the economy, balancing production with what people actually want. But, and this is a big but, the government still plays a role. It's there to make sure everyone's playing fair, protecting property rights, enforcing contracts, and maintaining competition. And here's the kicker. There are different types of capitalism. Laissez-faire capitalism lets the market run wild with almost no government interference, while welfare capitalism includes a government safety net for those who might fall through the cracks. Now, let's take a quick trip through history. Two major thinkers have shaped our understanding of capitalism, and their ideas are still debated today. First, there's the guy often called the father of capitalism, Adam Smith. In 1776, Smith wrote a book called The Wealth of Nations. He believed that if everyone acted in their own self-interest, the economy would flourish. His famous idea of the invisible hand suggested that when people try to make money for themselves, it actually benefits society as a whole, creating more wealth and more opportunities for everyone. But then there's the other side, Karl Marx. Marx wasn't a fan of capitalism. In fact, he thought it was a system designed to exploit workers while making a small group of capitalists super rich. In his 1867 book Das Kapital, Marx predicted that capitalism would eventually collapse, with workers rising up to create a more equal system. He saw the gap between the rich and poor growing wider and believed capitalism was unsustainable in the long run. So, we've got two very different perspectives. Smith saw capitalism as a wealth-creating machine, while Marx saw it as a ticking time bomb. So, what's the case for capitalism? Let's start with one of its biggest selling points, innovation. Because businesses are constantly competing, they're always trying to create new, better, and cheaper products. Think about the smartphone you're probably watching this on. Would we have so many options if businesses weren't constantly trying to outdo each other? Probably not. This competition drives technological advances and pushes economies to grow faster. Another point capitalism supporters love to make is that it rewards hard work. In a capitalist system, if you've got a great idea, you're motivated to put in the effort because the rewards are yours to keep. You have the freedom to choose what you produce, what you consume, and how you invest your money. If you play your cards right, you can build wealth and secure your financial future. Capitalism is also all about efficiency. The market naturally allocates resources to where they're needed most. Think of it like this. If people suddenly want more electric cars, companies will shift resources to meet that demand, ensuring resources are used in the most productive way possible. Plus, as businesses grow, they create jobs. More businesses mean more opportunities for employment, and that, in theory, reduces unemployment and raises living standards. But, of course, capitalism isn't without its critics. One of the biggest criticisms is that it creates inequality. The rewards of economic growth don't always trickle down to everyone equally. In fact, the rich often get richer, while the poor struggle to keep up. Just look at the massive wealth gap in many capitalist countries. Some argue that capitalism concentrates wealth in the hands of a few, leaving the majority with fewer opportunities. Another downside is the risk of worker exploitation. To maximize profits, some businesses might cut corners that could mean paying lower wages or offering poor working conditions. History has plenty of examples of workers being overworked and underpaid, all in the name of boosting a company's bottom line. Then there's the issue of the environment. Capitalism prioritizes profit, and that sometimes means businesses don't always consider the environmental cost. From deforestation to pollution, critics argue that capitalism encourages companies to put profit before the planet. Lastly, capitalism is known for its boom and bust cycles. Sure, the economy can experience periods of rapid growth, but it can also crash just as hard. We've seen this in economic crises where market instability leads to widespread uncertainty, job losses, and recessions. These cycles can leave economies vulnerable to sudden downturns. So, where does this leave us? Is capitalism the best system we've got for creating innovation and opportunity, or is it a flawed structure that leaves too many people behind? The truth is, both sides have valid points, and there's no one-size-fits-all answer. The real question is, what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And since you've stuck around to the end of this video, it's clear you found this topic intriguing. If you enjoyed this deep dive into capitalism, I think you'll definitely want to check out the videos popping up on your screen now. They explore even more fascinating concepts that might just challenge your perspective. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos that break down complex and foundational topics. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.